Hey everyone. Sorry, my lighting's really bad. You can see Biscuit in the background. Biscuit. Biscuit. Hey, pretty girl. Hey everyone. Thank you for stopping by. This is Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm Tiffany, and I am going to do a little bit of this is going to be a Mod Podge of some of my past DIYs, some of my favorites for Christmas in July and last year's Christmas. So I hope you enjoy. I do have a little sneak peek of Biscuit, an older video in one of these, so I hope you enjoy. And if you guys are new and don't know who Biscuit is, she is my cute little pug puppy. She ain't much of a puppy anymore. In fact, tomorrow, you guys, she's gonna turn a year old. I can't believe she's almost a year old. It's ridiculous. But yeah, so don't forget to give me a thumbs up down there and subscribe if you haven't already, guys. If you enjoy my content, I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you guys can binge watch some of my older stuff and hey, we're not barking at people. We're not barking. No. Come here. Come say hi. Come say hi. Sit. Biscuit, come say hi. Say hi, everybody. This is Biscuit. This is Biscuit. Can you say hi to someone in the camera? Hey, say hi to them all in the camera. You're gonna be stubborn. We're not barking. We're trying to teach her not to bark at people, but it's really difficult. But anyway, guys, this is getting to be way too long. If you guys can binge watch some of my older stuff, that would be so awesome. I need the view time. So any videos that you can binge watch while you're cleaning, or this one would be a great one because it's a little bit longer. This one's, like I said, it's going to be probably about an hour and a half. If you guys can binge watch some of them and get me some more of that view time, that would be fantastic. Any little bit that's going to help my channel is going to be unbelievable. And I'm doing pretty good right now, so if you guys can binge watch and get me a couple more of those views, that'd be great. Anyway, let's get into these DIYs. Thanks, bye. Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm so happy you're here. I am so happy how these DIYs turned out, and I can't wait to show you guys. So, like I said, you might see some of these in other crafts. If you've watched Jujubee DIYs, I did one very, very similar, if not like pretty spot on to her, one of her DIYs. But these are going to be gingerbread DIYs, and I am so tickled to show you guys and how cute these turns out. I didn't think I could do something like this, and I am very happy. So hopefully you're going to enjoy this video, and I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into these DIYs. Bread, and I love how it turned out. And so DIY number 2, I took this birdhouse. I actually got this from a Dollar Tree Plus section for $5. I have 2 of them in my stash, and I figured, you know what? Let's turn this into gingerbread house. So I'm gonna go and paint the entire thing with this hazelnut color by Waverly, and then I also painted the windows with plaster, and then I painted the door with lacquer from Waverly. And then I go in with some of the puffy paint. I got this from Walmart, and I am just basically icing this. I mean, it's pretty much like icing. I'm just going around all of the windows. I do go around all of the little holes on the windows there. I go around all the roof and the door. I mean, all the edges of the house. I do have this speeded up. Just kind of take your time, guys. It can get kind of messy. And just so you guys are aware, I had to let this dry for at least 24 hours because of it being thick, and this paint is definitely not quick drying, that's for sure. But you basically go on every edge that you see. Inside of the house, roofs, all that stuff. I do end up going and making some details on the roof like I am right now. Just kind of doing lines. I'm not concerned about them being straight. This is supposed to be rustic and farmhousey, and I can guarantee you that no gingerbread house looks perfect. Unless you're like one of the ones that do the shows. But even then, I'm sure there's some spots where the frosting got a little carried away. But I'm just doing, crossed zigzag strips. I mean, you just kind of do what you think you would do on a regular gingerbread house. This one is probably my favorite, guys. I really, really loved how this one turned out. It was so cute and so fun to do. I'm getting so much in love with the gingerbread theme right now, and I'm so excited to see what my kitchen is going to turn out like. I wish I had like a big gourmet kitchen where I can display everything that I want to make, but my kitchen is so tiny. So one thing I hated about this house when we bought it is the kitchen is pretty small, but it is just me and my husband and the animals, so it's not like I need a gourmet kitchen or anything like that. That's really nice, and I'm not expecting myself to ever have that kind of kitchen, but I do wish I had a bigger kitchen where I could sprawl stuff out on the counters and stuff, but here I'm just going along the steps and on the ground. I do end up just kind of going over the edges there, but then I decided, you know what, I'm going to want to make it look like snow. So I pretty much fill in the whole bottom there like that. And here I'm going to be going on the sides of the I almost forgot the back. I was thinking about waiting until the back or till the front dried and everything, but I knew it was going to dry slowly, so I didn't want to wait. So after all that was dry, I'm coming back in with a with my Posca white paint pen, and I'm just drawing like little details. I'm doing like little squiggly S's and dots and stuff, and I do end up going over all the edges with this. I wanted to go over around the windows and around the door. I do end up going back over it because it got kind of light. And I do have a couple of spots where my marker decided to explode the white paint all over, so I had to wipe that up and stuff. But you kind of see what I'm doing here, and I do kind of zoom in a little bit closer here soon, so you kind of get an idea. Yeah, so here I'm kind of getting in closer. You can kind of see that it's kind of light in certain spots, but my marker is starting to work a little bit better now. So, but I don't show you all that. You'll kind of see it towards the end. But here I'm just going along the sides. I go along the sides, the back, all over. And I did kind of frame here, but I go down the edge on the bottom and stuff. I mean, every spot that you think that would be cool to have it, I went over it. And this little, I got a bunch of these little peppermint candies I got from Amazon. And then I also got a bunch of little tiny ones. They're almost like confetti. They're thicker though. They feel like clay, but I'm just embellishing like the little windows and stuff. So I decided I was going to put one down in the middle of the window on each window, and then I put one down on the door. The door isn't in frame, but I also put one in the corner there. I put one down there on the corner of the door, or the middle of the door there, like I said. And then I got some of these little gingerbread guys. I got these from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. They're $4.99, so $2. I also have some of these little candy canes. They came from Amazon as well, but you can get similar ones from Hobby Lobby as well. I just glued one each down to the end or the side of the house. And then these little candies that I just showed you was kind of I do kind of zoom out a little bit here soon, but these little candies I actually got from Amazon. They showed up at the perfect time. I got them the day I finished this, so it was pretty cool. But I wanted to find some kind of gumdrop buttons, and I could not for the life of me figure out what I was going to do with that. I know you can make them out of clay. I don't really have that kind of stuff in my stash, and I didn't want to, so I did end up ordering these, but I didn't want to hassle with it. I didn't have the time, so I ended up buying these from Amazon, and they turned out absolutely adorable. I love them. I do the front there like you saw, and then I do just a line of them on the top of the back. And there it is, guys. Look at how adorable. Wait till you guys see it in the final reveal. It's adorable. DIY number 3. Now this one took me a while too. I got this little sugar bowl and teapot. The sugar bowl I think I bought at a thrift store like a long time ago. And the coffee pot I got from a garage sale this last year. And I painted them both with a hazelnut. And then I'm going to go over the lids with the lacquer. And I'm going to go over the spout and the handles on both of them with the lacquer as well. I had to do 3 coats of each paint on these things. That's probably why it took so long. So keep that in mind, even with the chalk paint. Because it was glass, I had to go over it 3 times. Here I am actually showing you how I'm drawing on the face and stuff on this. I do end up painting over the eyes because I didn't like how they turned out. I do reference to the person that I saw this on. She is on YouTube. Her name is Sarah. Her channel is Jujubee DIYs. So definitely look her up. I did not like how my eyes turned out at all. I don't know what I did different. I mean, I know I did kind of like... She does the teardrop eyes. I didn't do that, but I don't understand what I did differently to make him look funky, but they didn't look right. And you'll kind of see it. I left it in here because I go along the mouth and stuff too, so. But she also uses paint. I am using my Posca paint pens because I have them on hand. And you don't need as a steady hand. I can color like no other. It's the painting that I have issues with sometimes. So, I mean, the eyes look fine now, but once I start adding color to them, they look horrible. So I end up going in with the teardrop eyes, and you'll see that here in a minute. I do have her channel on, and the episode that I'm actually watching to see how she does the faces and stuff. So that's why my phone is in the camera. So just let you guys know that. And so you guys know, if you ever go over Posca paint pens or any kind of paint pens at all, actually, make sure that they are completely dry. Otherwise, they will smear. So here I'm looking back up our channel and the DIY that she did, just so I don't mess up on the eyes. I want to make sure that I don't want to mess up on them again. So I'm kind of just watching exactly how she's doing her lines and everything like that. So I do refer to her, and I will try to link her channel in the description box down below, guys. Once I have the eyes down, I mean, it's a piece of cake. So I just gave him a little bit of red in his mouth for his tongue. And I painted his nose red as well. And then I go in with some, it's called Light Pink by Apple Barrel. And I just gave him a little bit of rosy cheeks. And here I'm doing the exact same thing on him. I do a different mouth, but other than that, I'm keeping the eyes the same and the nose the same. Now here I'm just going to be decorating the lid and the spout and the handles and stuff. And, oh no, wait a minute. I go in with some plaster chalk paint with another paintbrush, and I'm just going around the edges of the lid for some icing. I mean, you're going to have gingerbread. You have to have icing around his head. And there's no, I don't do any specific thing. I mean, it's kind of going to be kind of messy, but like I said, any frosting is not going to be perfect. I do that for both of them. And here I'm just taking my Posca paint pen and I'm just designing what I think. I mean, I'm just kind of doing dots. I'm not even, I don't know. It kind of looks like it's kind of like a spider web design, I guess, to be honest with you. Sarah on Jujubee does kind of the similar thing, but hers is a lot better, to be honest with you. But I really love how mine turned out as well. So, of course, as you see, with this one, I'm just doing the squigglies again and a few dots. I wanted to do something different, and I do like the way...
Going to town. I go, I was just coming to your house. Well, I gotta go pick up some pills, so I went back towards Perm, and we met at Lakes.
Ah.
we met at Lakes, and then I bought her some lunch, and then I came back out this way.
Ah.
I was watching a horror movie this morning, but I heard somebody talking out loud in rap music, and I didn't want to turn up my TV even more and get in trouble.
Ah.
But I like
DIY number 1. So here, guys, I took a sign. I got it for $2.49 at a thrift store. This is from the Boys and Girls Club. And I am just painting it white. I painted 2 coats of the plaster Waverly chalk paint, I believe. I paint the sides and the front. I don't worry about the back. And then once that's all done, I have 2 of these little oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank, you guys. They're hooks. Hooks from Hobby Lobby. And I really liked how they looked. I wanted to try to use some that I got from Dollar Tree, but for some reason I misplaced them, and my craft room is a complete disaster. So, but I had these in my stash, and I really liked how they looked. I thought they looked like Christmas trees. So I decided I was going to use those. If you hear squeaky toys and stuff in the background, I am doing this in the living room, so I do got Pup in here playing, so sorry about that. So I grabbed this stencil, and I decided I was gonna stencil on there. Stockings are hung. If you guys haven't guessed it, this is gonna be a stocking holder for my little family. So the 2 bigger hooks that I have in there, the rusted ones, are me and my husband, and then I do add a couple of clothes hangers for the cats and dog. I need to actually get Biscuit a stocking, so I don't have one hung up for her right now, but that is going to be soon. And I wanted to kind of make this Christmassy, so I went with alternating colors, red and green. The green is Fern by Waverly, and the red is Lacquer by Waverly. So, and you can use a Cricut if you guys got a Cricut. That's totally fine. I had spent a long time since I used my stencils, and I just was in a stencil-y kind of mood. I do use my stencils for a few projects in this video, so, and I have more to come. I am preparing for a Christmas show on Saturday. I'm gonna hope and pray that I get a video out for you guys, but I am not promising anything. I know I have a lot of stuff to gather up yet and put prices and stuff on, so I'm gonna try my darndest to get there, but I'm not promising anything. So here I take some antique Waverly wax, and I wanted it to look rustic. I wanted it to, that the hangers there kind of matched and everything. To be honest with you, I probably should have stained the clothes hangers that I used for the other ones, but I did not do that. Once I had it all on there, I went in with my sanding block. I sanded down the edges, and I just sanded down all of that brown to kind of dull it down a little bit. I wanted it to look farmhousey and rustic, and that it belongs in my house. This is actually staying with me. So, but yeah, so I didn't have any other hangers. Like I said, the hangers that I was going to use on this, I don't know where the heck they are. They are in this house somewhere, but like I said, I don't know where I put them, and my craft room is a complete disaster. that's something that I'm going to have to work on real shortly. But yeah, so that's how it turned out. And DIY number 2. So here I got one of these signs. This actually came from the Dollar Tree Plus section. It's $5. And I just antique wax the whole thing, front, back, and sides. And then I grabbed this little stencil. I have a couple of these actually, and they come in a pack. This one I think actually came separate. I don't know if they gifted it to me or whatever, but I do have a similar one. But anyway, I kind of just grabbed some painter's tape and I marked off the stuff that I didn't want in the picture. I didn't want his little flower that he's holding in his mouth in there, and I didn't want the farm life. And I actually made his head a little flatter. I'm gonna add something to his head, but I go over it with a little sponge and some plaster Waverly chalk paint. And I'm just dabbing, you guys, just dabbing in each one of the little corners and stuff. I do leave his nose. I actually go over his nose with some Waverly chalk paint and ink. And then I grab the sponge again and I just dab a spot over the top of his head. I'm going to make sure that's completely dry. And then I take my lacquer paint again. And I'm just going to freehand a cute little Santa hat. So my little cow is wearing a Santa hat. And then I grab the sponge again and I just dab kind of around in a circle motion to just get a little puff ball on the end of that. So I thought the end or the bottom of this corner looked a little bare. So I grabbed another one of my stencils, and this one has a whole verse on it, but I just wanted to use the name or use the word Mary. So I go in with some fern chalk paint and I just staple that on there. And then I decided, well, I'm actually touching it up a little bit. There's a couple of little spots that got a little lighter than what I wanted, so I just went in with another thing. But then I decided that I wanted a little bit more detail on top, so I grabbed this stencil and I just wanted to put the little greenery and stuff up there. So I did that in the same color. And that's how it turned out, guys. DIY number 3. Now this one's inspired off of Pinterest. I've seen a lot of these and they are actually very simple to make if you got the right thing. So if you can see, oh, I know you can see it, but there's actually a bag of stones right there on my table. They're black. I got those from Hobby Lobby. I also got some other ones that are natural colored. These are a lot more flatter, so I figured these would work better. But as you see, I got this piece of wood. I did sand it down before I started taping because it was very rough. I got it from a thrift store. A bunch of bundles of it, and I'm just freehanding a branch, which guys, if you haven't tried painting a tree or doing branches or whatever, it is the easiest thing that you can start off with if you ever want to try to paint or draw. You can't mess it up. Any tree, there ain't no trees out there that are the exact same. So, I mean, it's the easiest thing that you can ever try to draw or paint on anything. So here I decided I was going to add a little white to the branches for snow. So I cleaned off my brush and I just added that onto it just to make it look snowy. So I put that aside, and here I'm going in with these little black stones, and I went in with my color Steel by Waverly, and I gave them 2 coats. Sorry about my phone in the background, guys. I must not have pushed it back far enough. I apologize for that. But here I grab my Posca paint pen in red, and I just draw on kind of like a little Santa hat. Do this to both of them. And I was having problems with my paint pen, so you can kind of see that it's kind of just coming out everywhere. So then I add the white to their little hats. Then I decided I wanted it to be a little more 3D. If you look at any of them on Pinterest, that the branch that they usually have these little characters sitting on is usually a 3D branch. I actually just grabbed one of this ones from a pick, and I just used that. So, I mean, use what's in your stash, guys. I mean, I even thought about using a cinnamon stick. I have those as well, so. I'm just drawing on his little eyes here. I made the eyes circles black, and then I just filled them in with my white. And I grabbed a little bit of Harvest, I think it's Harvest Orange by Apple Barrel, and I'm just painting on the little beaks to make them our little birds. I give them a little dot for the eyes and glue them on. And then I make the, I put in the snow on the other branch too as well, the 3D branch. And then I took the back end of the paintbrush and I'm just putting on little dots for some snow. And that is it for this project, guys. I hope you enjoy this. Let me know down below, guys, which one is your favorite. Which one did you enjoy? Any little bit helps, guys. DIY number 4. Comment, subscribe, share if you can, and any of that, guys. It really helps my channel grow. So many people have done these on their channel. I got this ribbon, oh my gosh, this yarn, and I thought it was the prettiest colors. I got it for $3.75 at Ron's Warehouse. If you guys don't know what Ron's Warehouse is, it is a place that companies and stuff send their stuff that hasn't been selling very well, and they'll send it to Ron's Warehouse, and then Ron's Warehouse will mark it down to a reasonable price for you to go pick it up, so you buy it cheaper. So I got this whole bundle of yarn brand new for $3.75 at Ron's Warehouse. So here, of course, you can see that I'm just hot gluing it around the little edge down there, and now I'm just gonna wrap it around the tree. I just wrap it enough to where it is covering all of the styrofoam. I don't glue it anymore until I get up to the very top, but I'm just wrapping it around to where it's covering everything. And then once we get up to the top, that's when I start hot gluing again when we get to the little edge. And then that is how our tree looks. I love these colors, you guys. They are so pretty. So I decided I was going to add a little bit more decoration to it. So I've had these in my stash for a long time. I got these from at a Goodwill a long time ago. I don't even remember where the Goodwill is because I have none in my town. So, but they are like little berry looking things with glitter and everything on them. But I just figured I would glue them all around here. Make them look like little ornaments. And there you have it, guys.
What you doing, Bisky Boo?
Want to say hi to everybody? Short little video for you of Biscuit, the final reveal, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, comment down below, let me know which one's your favorite, which one you guys enjoyed. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Every little bit helps. Push that like button. And I hope you all have a great week. And I will hopefully have a video up for you on Saturday. If anything else, maybe I will record my time at my show so you guys can see that. In the meantime, guys, I will see you later, and I hope you guys all have, like I said, a great week, and God bless. Bye. What? What are you doing? What are you doing? What you doing, Biscuit? Huh? What you doing, Biscuit? You just staring Mama down? Huh? You say hi to everyone? Say hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. You say hi? Yeah, trying to jump up on the couch. You gonna make it? Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Don't be licking stuff off the couch. None of that stuff for you. You're getting really close up and personal. Hi. Hi. You're showing everybody your cute little face. Okay, say goodbye-bye, everybody. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. DIY number 1. So these guys, I got inspired by Pinterest, and that's just a video of what we're going to be creating right here, or a picture of what we're going to be creating. So I have these wood rounds. I know you can pick them up at Hobby Lobby, at Michael's probably. Amazon has them. I've even heard of Dollar Tree having them, if you can find them. Of course, my Dollar Tree around here does not have anything like this. I actually ordered these ones off of Amazon. I do have some in my stash that I've had in my stash for a long time. These already have the holes drilled into them, but I do have a drill, so I could have drilled the holes in them myself as well. So it just kind of depends on what you have available to you. But anyway, I grabbed my Posca paint pen and I did the eyes, and I have these little tiny rounds, and these I think I got these off Amazon a very, very, very long time ago, the little tiny rounds. And I never knew what to do with them until I saw those little, and oh my gosh, they're so freaking cute, and I love how they turned out. But here I'm going in with some nutmeg brown, and I did his little nose and his mouth and stuff. I'm making his eyes a little bit bigger here. I just glued that little round right down to the top of his or on the bottom of his face there. And then I grabbed some pine cones. These came from Walmart like 2 years ago. I've had it in my stash for a while. These are the ones that like smell really, really strong in their Christmas section and stuff for potpourri. These don't smell so much anymore. Like I said, I've had in my stash for like 2 years. So I'm just grabbing a couple of the little pine cone parts, and I'm just breaking them off of the pine cone to make little ears. And I'm just gluing them down to the back of his head. And then I grab my twine, and I'm just gonna make his little loop for the ornament. Guys, these are my absolute favorite. I love how these turned out. They are so stinking cute. I do end up making 2 of them. I actually made a couple more actually off camera. As what I'm doing is I'm planning for my show here in December. I'm going to be going to a vendor show, and I wanted to make a bunch of ornaments because I had really good luck with those last year. So here I'm tying a little bow. This ribbon came from Dollar Tree, and I just did the awareness ribbon and then scrunched it in the middle and then tied it with jute twine in the middle. And I just cut it off, and then I'm just going to glue it right down underneath his little muzzle there. And then I made a female one as well, and I'll kind of show you a little bit of that, but not much. It's the same thing. You do the same concept. Now, is what I did different to this one is I got some of this red baker's twine and I tied it in a shoelace bow, and I just glued it right down to the top of her head. These are so cute, guys. Let me know what you guys think of these and if you are going to try to create them yourself. They're my absolute favorites. Number 2. Or DIY number 2. So that kind of inspired me to maybe why not try a Rudolph one. So I honestly do not know where I got these little wood rounds, guys. These are similar, but they don't look like the bark of a tree or nothing like that. They're just wooden rounds. And I honestly do not remember. I think I got them in a pack, maybe from some kind of craft store, or maybe it was from Walmart, or I don't even remember, guys. I can't even tell you. I don't want to mislead you, so I'm not even going to tell you. But anyway, I painted it red with lacquer from Waverly, and here I'm going in and drawing the eyes again. This one is pretty similar, but different, I guess. But yeah, I just glued a little nose on. And then I go in with my white Posca paint pen, finish his eyes, and then give him a little glow to his nose there. And then I go in with some of these berry picks. I'm trying to line up and see what I wanted to do here, but I ended up grabbing or folding it once and then cutting down the middle of it, and then just gluing them down to the back after I wrap them together a little bit, just so they'll stay. And there's his little antlers. Then I do his little tie for the tree. You can put ears on this too. I didn't put ears on him. I think I was going to, and then I forgot, and then I just never did it. But you can use the same thing as I used for the bears. DIY number 3. Now here's another inspiration from Pinterest. I got this paper from Hobby Lobby a while ago. Probably last year, if not the year before. I've had it in my stash for quite a while. And it does already look distressed and aged, so I kind of liked that. But I'm just Mod Podging it down. And go really light on the Mod Podge, guys. You don't need much at all. I mean, a very, very light coat. And you can use a glue stick for this as well. And then I go around and sand down the edges and get a nice clean cut. And after that's all done, I'm going in with some white paint, and I'm just hand painting a church onto this. I was just kind of playing around with it. I mean, I did have my phone next to me, and I was kind of going by the picture a little bit, but it didn't, I mean, I didn't do exact. If you saw the picture, that one had 2 trees alongside of it. It had the cross up on top. Stuff like that. Mine turned out a little bit different. I mean, but like I said, this is an inspiration. I tried making a little, I don't know, like a little stained glass window. I don't know really what it is. Honestly, it didn't turn out the best, but oh well. And here I'm doing one of the trees on the side here. I am using lacquer paint. I used nutmeg brown and plaster white for the colors, and also holly branch and apple barrel. The nutmeg brown is from apple barrel as well. The rest of it's from Waverly. there you go, guys. I'm just finishing up the hanger there, but that's how it turned out. I do like it. It's similar, just not exact, which is fine. DIY number 4. So these sleds, I actually have 2 of them in here. 2 DIYs in here, or ornaments. These both came from Dollar Tree. You'll see the other one a little bit later. I go in with, oh gosh, what color is that? Bikini blue. The only other darker color I had was like coral blue or cobalt blue, I think is what it was. And I thought that was just way too dark. That's like a navy, almost a navy color. And I didn't really like that. So I wanted to give it a little bit of a lighter blue. And that was just kind of it. So I guess I could have went in with agave. That would have been fine too. But anyway, I'm grabbing some more of the white paint. And I'm just grabbing a chippy brush. And I'm just dry brushing this. I kind of wanted to just make it look older, vintagey, I guess. I do go all the way around it with that. And you saw the little snowflakes that I pulled out. Excuse me. Those came in the little packs with like the stars and the Christmas trees and all that from Dollar Tree. And I'm just painting them white. And I'm just trying to find my placement here. And then I glue them down with my hot glue gun. I do put the hanger back on. And then I do grab my Posca paint pen and let it snow up on top, but I actually regret doing it. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of my handwriting, and I thought it just looked better without. But I didn't change it. I'm probably going to repaint over it, to be honest with you. But DIY number 5. So this came from Hobby Lobby, and that is the IOD newest transfer for Christmas. It's called Christmas Valley. I'm going to be using the little cabin there on the Christmas tree. But the little, what do you call it? The little cutting board that you saw me, I've had that stay in my stash for a while. I know I did one for Christmas in July as well. It was an ornament. I got them around the same time, so it was probably around July-ish. So I probably got like 50% off of these, maybe even 60% off. They were $7.99. It was in their spring collection, so they probably don't have them anymore. But I know, I'm sure Hobby Lobby has similar things, just probably not in their spring collection right now because they don't got spring out. But I know you can you can get any kind of little cutting board or whatever. But I was having issues with my transfer sticking, you guys. And I'm pretty sure it's probably from just the wood and the varnish and stuff that they put on this. And I was not thinking of that. So I just went over with a very, very light coat. You saw the Christmas tree kind of rubbed off a little bit on there. So I just went over it with some Mod Podge. A very, very light coat, guys. Just a dusting of it. You don't need very much. Just enough to get to where that transfer sticks down. And it worked out much better. So here I'm just rubbing it down and just kind of lifting it up as I rub down the transfer. These are one of the simplest things you can use for any kind of DIY. They're so nice, so colorful, and just absolutely gorgeous. I will try my darndest to link the IOD transfers down in my description box. I'm not very good at that, so I'm going to try my darndest. But all you really do is go onto Google and you can search IOD transfers and they will pop up. I don't know if they're going to have any more of these Christmas ones. They go really fast, but it's honestly very easy to look up. So here, after I did all that, I did a Mod Podge on top, but I'm taking these, they're actually pre-made bows from Walmart. They're not very much, and they're in their Christmas section right now, for like $2.58 or something, I don't know, something like that. So I took the twist tie off, and I'm just, using some jute twine to go over the middle of it. And then I glued it down to the top, and then cut the bow off just a tiny bit so you can see that picture better. And that is it. DIY number 6. So here's the other sled that I was talking about. Now this one, it was cute, and yes, it's not going to be in my decor, so I enjoyed doing it for the upcoming show. I painted the runners red, and then I went in with some of this candy cane scrapbook paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. I cut it out, and now I'm going to Mod Podge it down. You can use a glue stick, whatever's easier. Now this one, because of the little, I had a little more of issues. I didn't use my finger sand, or my other sanders for this. You're more than welcome to use a finger sander or whatever it is. I actually use my X-Acto knife to go around the sides of this. So, and it worked out great, but it's totally up to you. Anyway, I have these little gingerbread guys. These are bigger than what you'd ever find in Dollar Tree. These are actually from 24 Hour Crafts. And they're very easy to find as well, guys. You just go to 24 Hour Crafts and their website will pop right up. They're very cheap. You can pick the size that you want. I have some larger ones as well. But they're only like 34 cents for like a smaller one, or like 42 cents or whatever it is. I mean, anyway, I cut off his foot, as you can see there. And I am going over with him in some hazelnut brown from Waverly. And then I go in with my Posca paint pen and I'm just kind of decorating him out. I was gonna put Oh Snap on him, of course. It's gonna be like he's riding down the sled and he fell and broke his leg or something. But for some reason I could not get my Cricut to work this day, so I never actually finished that out. I'm probably just gonna have to go in and write it. But I finished decorating him out, and I did show you guys what that looked like, so. And I also do not show it, but I also paint that little stick going up through the runner's white off camera. I grabbed these little oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. Gumdrop buttons. It's actually from a necklace. I got that from Hobby Lobby. And I just glued them right down to his belly. And DIY number 7. So this is probably the easiest one I have in here, guys. I basically just painted it. I went in with my lacquer, This little truck comes from Dollar Tree. It is not even in their Christmas section. It's actually in their craft section, and it's just like the little trucks. They have some of the little trucks and little cars and boats and all that in their craft section. I've had this in my stash probably for a good 2 or 3 years now, and I have several of them. And I was just like, I love the little red trucks. Why can't we just turn it into a little red truck? Of course, didn't think about it until I saw them after digging in my stash that I had these. So I go in with, like I said, the lacquer, and then I paint the wheels black, and then I paint in with steel for the windows and lights, and in the little wheel wells and the wheels. These little trees I got from Dollar Tree as well, and I'm just grabbing a couple of them and just gluing them right into the back. And that's pretty much all it is, guys. I do get some red banker's twine and make the loop through the front window. It kind of hangs with the wheels up in the air, but it'd be cute on the tree. DIY number 8. So this scrapbook paper got from Hobby Lobby as well. I'm using one of the little triangle things from Dollar Tree. I cut this out. I just wanted one of the little trucks to show. This one shows the back of it with the little presents and stuff. I go in and paint the whole top of this rectangle white. I don't worry about the sides or the back. I paint those. I go back and paint those with some Waverly antique wax. Excuse me. And then I go in again with some Mod Podge. Again, you can use glue stick. And I just glue that right down to the center of it. I do completely dry it. And then I'll go over it with another coat. And here I'm going in with a baby wipe. I do go over the top of it, but I wipe some of it off during the picture. I wanted the around it to look old and farmhousey rustic, I guess. But I wanted the whiteness to kind of still show through around the truck and stuff. I didn't want it to look too dirty. And then I do the sides and the back. And I dry that again. And then I'll go over the edge of it all the way around that scrapbook paper just to kind of outline it a little bit. I kind of wanted to make it look like snow. And I honestly wish I would have added greenery onto the top of this, guys. I was looking at it on my final reveal, and it just looks so plain. So I'm probably going to do that off camera. Of course, I didn't do it here. I just added the little string back to the top, and that was it. DIY number 9. So here, guys, I got one of these little wood rounds from Dollar Tree. And I'm going in with some more of that Christmas Valley IOD rub-on transfers, and I cut them out prior to filming. It's easier for me being left-handed. But as you see, you just stick them down. You can overlap them. You just rub them and they come right up. And I cut out this little birdie too. Super cute, guys. I do go over top of it with a little bit of antique wax on the baby wipe and just kind of blend it in. I didn't want it real dark. Just give it a little color contrast. Oh, excuse me. I go in with some red lacquer by Waverly, and I went around the entire around the outside of it. I thought that would bring in a little bit of color. And here we have Sylvie saying hi.
Sylvie,
please do not mind the messy
Sylvie
office. My office is a disaster, guys.
Hey, Sylvie, say hi. Hi, Booter Butt. You say hi to everybody, they miss you. Yeah. You're just gonna stare at me? Oh, hey, there you go. You say hi. Oh, and there's Bisky Boo. Had to come say hi too. She misses Mama. Hi, baby. Oh, I know. Mama has some stuff that I need to do, though. You guys stay here with Daddy. Get the kitty. The cat's like, no.
And our final reveal, guys. I had a couple of people say that they really missed seeing the animals, so I showed both cats and puppy. I hope you enjoyed all of these DIYs, guys. Let me know down in the comments which one was your favorite. I absolutely love these little teddy bears. They are so dang cute. I really liked how my church turned out as well, and I liked the Rudolph. I don't think I can pick an absolute favorite, but these have to be pretty close to the top right here. They are so dang cute. I really hope you guys enjoyed all of these. I am planning on doing a decorate with me. I'm probably going to be setting up my Christmas tree this weekend. This video is coming out on Sunday. Sorry, it's a little late, but I'm planning on decorating, or at least getting the Christmas tree up tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to get to decorating, but we're going to try and shoot for that. And I probably have that video out for you on Tuesday, hopefully. Let me know, guys, what you think. I'm hoping that you guys are all going to enjoy that video. I will get to my kitchen soon too. Yeah, so let me know, guys. And I hope, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed all these. And give me a like button down there. Click that little thumbs up if you enjoyed all of this, and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already, please. It really helps my channel grow. I appreciate every single one of you. It just lightens my day every time I read one of your guys' comments. It really helps YouTube know that I'm here and that I'm putting out content when you guys comment and like. So all that little bit helps. You can share this video with people that you think that would be inspired by the crafts that I made for you too. Just any bit helps, guys. I can't wait to see your guys' comments down below, and like I said, I love every one of you guys. You're an inspiration to me, so I appreciate it. And that's all I got for you. God bless, and bye-bye.